Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 7 of Bragiao BJJ Technique for Kids. Today, we are going to be learning how to start from sprawl position, but instead of going to side control like yesterday, we will be taking the back and choking our opponent. But before we start the technique, we need to warm up. For our first warm up today, we're going to be doing sit-outs. So a sit-out is a move that we would want to do when our opponent is sprawled on top of us. It goes like this, where we step a foot up, and we shoot this leg through and our elbow up, and then we're going to turn into them to try and attack. So we're going to take the sit-out movement and turn it into a warm-up. We're going to start with our hands and feet on the mat. We're going to choose a leg to shoot. We're going to kick it out to the side as we throw our elbow up, and we're not putting our foot back on the ground until it's back in position. Then we do it with the other side. We go back and forth. We're going to do 15 on each side, or 30. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, good job. On to the next warm-up. For our next warm-up today, we're going to be doing push-pulls. We're going to start sitting on the mat with our feet together, and we're going to post our hands behind us. We're going to extend our legs as we lean back, and then bring our chest forward and our knees to our chest. So out and in is 1. We're going to do 30 push-pulls. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Alright, good job. Go ahead and get some water, and then we'll move on to the technique. For our first technique today, we're going to work from the same position as we did yesterday, with us sprawled out on our opponent, but this time, instead of going to side control, we're going to take their back. Okay. Our opponent is in the turtle position, and we're sprawled out on top. Super heavy, hips heavy, keeping the head in the middle. Bring the arm across, trapping the armpit, and circle on our tippy toes. Okay, so right knee in the center again, just like last time, and left knee tight. And we're making sure that we have a tight seatbelt. Our right hand is going over the shoulder, and our left arm is going under this armpit. And we're keeping it really tight. Now we're going to take our right shoulder and put it on the back of their head, driving it to the mat as we roll to take the back. Now it's very important to get our hooks. Okay? So we're going to make sure that with our seatbelt, we have our right hand that's over the shoulder on bottom, and our left hand that's under the armpit on top. When she fights our hand to avoid getting choked, we're just going to slip our choking hand to the shoulder, free this hand, and lock a gable grip. From here we can tighten up our grip on the neck, and we can finish it from here just by putting our head onto the back of their head and squeezing. Or we can go to our bicep as we slide this hand behind their head with the back of our hand against the back of their head. From here, we're going to squeeze our arms, put our head against the back of their head again, and arch our hips to choke. Again, from the beginning. Very heavy. Circle to back. And knees in place. When we're rolling, we got to make sure we're not just sitting back like this, because they're just going to get on top of us. They're not going to fall over from that. Okay? So we've got to make sure that we're staying super tight with our seatbelt and rolling over your shoulder. Okay? So again, making sure we're getting our hooks and our arm that's under the armpit is on top. If this hand is on top, when they fight the arm, we can't choke. So we put this hand underneath so that when they fight the arm, we just slip it in. Okay? We lock it in, we can choke from here, or we slide it to the bicep. We're making sure that we're not locking it in like this. If we go like this, they can grab our own arm and bring it like an arm bar over their shoulder. Tap. Okay? So we're making sure that it's nice and tight. We're slipping it in the back. And we squeeze. Head to the back of their head. Keeping our hooks tight and arching our hips as we squeeze. We get the tap. Alright. Now it's your turn. You're going to do 5 on each side. So you're going to start from sprawl, circle one direction, and choke. You're going to do that direction 5 times, and then the other direction 5 times. Ready? 3, 2, 1. For our next technique today, we're going to work on another submission from back control. We're going to work on the collar choke. And our opponent is going to start in between our legs as we have our hooks and our seatbelt. Again, this hand that's over the shoulder is going to be a choking arm. So we're putting that one on bottom to cover. So our first grip that we need to get is with our right hand. So we're going to use the left hand to open the collar and fold it up like this. This way, it's easy to get a nice grip here. If it's folded like this, it's a little bit more difficult. It's not impossible to get the grip, but it's a lot nicer because you can hook your fingers on this part. Okay? So this is the first choking arm that we need to get a grip with. Now, this other hand does not need to be super high because we have a good grip here. So it can just go wherever we need it. Now, we're going to use our right elbow to pull straight back, and our left arm is going to pull straight towards the ground. So we're going to do it at the same time as we keep our chest tight. We're going to pull back and down at the same time and get the tap. Okay? So, again, we're making sure that our right hand is on the bottom, because if it's on top, they're going to fight this arm, and then we can't get our first choking grip. So when we're covering it, they fight this arm, and we can, if we don't have this arm to open the gi, it's fine because we can search for this here. Get our nice grip. Now, there's already pressure on the neck here because we have a nice tight grip. So, they're going to start fighting this hand instead of this one. Now, we can use this hand to pull down on the same collar to get our grip even deeper. And then we can grab the other lapel with our left hand. Again, our right elbow goes straight back and our left arm is pulling down as we keep our chest nice and tight and get the finish. Now it's your turn. You're going to do 10 chokes on each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. For our last technique today, we're going to work on another type of choke from the back. So again, we're starting with our back control, with our hooks in, and our seat belt. This hand is the choking hand, just like last time, and we're setting it up by getting this nice deep grip here. But this time, if they can keep fighting the arm, or for whatever reason, we don't have a gi here to grab. So instead, we're going to use this hand to hook on their arm and bring it behind their head. Just like with the rear naked choke, we're not using the palm of our hand, we're using the back of our hand. So when we're doing this, we're going to keep pushing our arm as far through the back of their head as we can, as we're pulling this elbow straight back. So it's going to look like this. Hand goes behind the head as we're pulling the arm straight back and get the choke. Okay? So again, we're opening the lapel. We get the choke arm, and then we can't get the other lapel for whatever reason. There's nothing here to grab. We're reaching up, and with the back of our hand going against the back of their head, we're pushing this arm as far through as we can, and we're pulling back this arm to choke. Alright, now it's your turn. You're going to do 10 chokes on each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Today, you learned how to take the back after sprawling on your opponent and 2 different chokes to submit them with. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. For any questions, DM me on Instagram at Ismael_BJJ_, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have fun and stay safe. Os.